G'day guys and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video episode, whatever you want to call it, we're going to be going over my AFL round 7 tips and then putting in my AFL round 8 tips for this weekend's footy action. So let's talk about round 7, starting off with my West Coast Eagles. Look, at Optus, I was optimistic. I wasn't expecting a win, but I was expecting it to be somewhat close. This was not it. This was a pathetic excuse for an AFL game that I've ever seen West Coast play. Absolutely abysmal, and that's all I'm going to talk about on that one. Moving forward, I took Geelong to beat Freo. I thought at GMHBA Stadium they'd get the job done there, but Freo, to their credit, were too good. So shout out to Freo for the win there. Next up, Adelaide and GWS. I thought, you know what, Adelaide are going into this game with some good momentum. I think they're going to get the job done here. I took them to beat the Giants, and the Giants absolutely flogged them. Then the Demons against the Hawks. I thought, the D's should win this one quite comfortably, especially after the stinker the Hawks produced the week before. That wasn't the case. The Hawks put up a good fight, but the D's got there in the end. Kazali Stadium, I took St Kilda to beat Port Adelaide. Power got a win there, and I must say I'm a bit surprised. It was a scrappy game of football, but to Port Adelaide's credit, you know what? They bounced back and had a good win. Next up, we had Carlton against North Melbourne. I definitely had to take the Blues. Couldn't see North Melbourne putting up much of a fight, and that came true. Carlton beat them quite convincingly by 50 points. Next up, Collingwood against Gold Coast. The same with North Melbourne. I didn't see Gold Coast putting up much of a fight, and Collingwood got the job done by 25. Western Bulldogs against Essendon. Took the Doggies. Thought they'd get the win there, and they did. Good win at the end of the day. Sydney Swans against Brisbane Lions. Now, a lot of people actually came at my head about this, saying, mate, why would you take the Lions? Swans are going to get the job done at the SCG. Franklin's going to have a massive game. And to their credit, they were right. Franklin had a huge game, but it wasn't enough because the Lions played outstanding football and got a good win. So that was my tips last week. Let's go to this week and see who we're taking. All right, so in game 1 on Friday night, so tonight, there's 2 games tonight. I'm a bit shocked about that. So tonight's clash between Port Adelaide and the Western Bulldogs. I'm taking Port Adelaide here. I don't think it'll be a flogging, but I'm going to go by just over 2 goals. I think they'll get the job done at Adelaide Oval. They're starting to build some confidence, as are the Western Bulldogs, though. But I think we're going to see a bounce back from Port Adelaide and, get a good win there over the Western Bulldogs. Next up, we've got Fremantle against North Melbourne. That one's an easy one. Taking Fremantle there. They'll win by plenty. Richmond versus Collingwood. This could be the game of the round. I'm not going to lie. I definitely think this one could be interesting. But I think we're going to see Richmond tie with Collingwood on 4 wins apiece. Sydney Swans against Gold Coast. Sydney Swans win that one with ease. Giants against the Cats. Now, this one is at Canberra Oval. And I don't know who I'm going to take here because I expected the Giants to lose last week and they won. But we don't see Geelong lose too many games back to back. So I will take the Cats in this one. Don't know if that was the right decision, but you know what? I'm going to stick with it. Essendon against Hawthorne. Hawthorne played really well last week. I think they can beat Essendon. Lions by at least 80. Honestly, I think the Lions will win this one really comfortably. It's not even going to be a game. Like at $15, look, if you're a betting man, chuck $5 on the Eagles just in case. But I don't see that happening. The Lions will absolutely decimate the West Coast Eagles. Melbourne Demons against St Kilda Saints. This one's an interesting one. Saints could pose a bit of a threat here, but at the end of the day, I think it's a pretty safe bet that Melbourne will win that one. Finally, to round off round 8, we've got Carlton against Adelaide at Marvel Stadium. Carlton win that one. I don't think there's a debate in that. So let's go back over the tips. We're going to Port Adelaide at home to beat the Western Bulldogs. Freo at home to beat North Melbourne. Richmond to beat the Pies at the MCG, although that game could definitely go either way. Swannies to beat the Suns. Don't see that game going either way. I think the Swans win that one comfortably. Geelong to bounce back and get a win over the Giants. I think that one's pretty straightforward, but could possibly go either way. This one could definitely go either way as well, but I just think Hawthorne, after that close game against the D's, I think Hawthorne could definitely put in a good win over Essendon. Easy win for the Lions, easy win for the D's, and pretty easy win for Carlton, I think. So yeah, guys, that's my tips for round 8. Let me know yours in the comments. Do you think I'm going to go 9 from 9 this week, or do you think I'm going to hit the 50 mark by the end of the week? I'd love to hear your opinions, guys. Drop them down in the comments below. But yeah, that is going to wrap it up from me. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.